I've always dreamed of having this giant window in my kitchen that like opened up to the outdoors. But I got a quote for an awning window and it was gonna be over $5,000. So in this video, I'm going to attempt to make the same thing for a fraction of the cost. Riley's Craigslist Adventures. I picked up this window for $100. I don't see any reason why we can't just build our own awning window out of this existing fixed pane window. I think my biggest concern at this point is it going to end up too heavy? Plan is to weld up two steel frames, one that the window is gonna fit inside of and one that is gonna mount inside the wall of the barge. And then we're gonna have hinges so that the two assemblies can fold up like, well, like an awning window. Let's weld the first frame. I suppose we should just weld this up now. Trying to work smarter on this project and work up on the table more. It's like every time I do a welding project in the shop, we get so many comments from people about like, why are you working on the ground? Yeah, I don't know. Why am I working on the ground? So earlier you saw me bevel the edge of all this material before I welded it together. And that was to give this weld somewhere to sit so that when I grind it flush like this, there's still weld there, because if I hadn't beveled it and then I welded it, I would have ground the entire weld off. All right, we've got 4 corners to finish, and then I guess we'll build another frame. Yes, I'm back to working on the ground because honestly, lifting everything up on the table and shuffling it around was probably more work than just working on the ground. Got about halfway through that cut and I realized that the hot metal shards were melting my glove. Yeah, these aren't the right gloves. I need to go find some leather ones. Make sure I'm thinking about this right before we cut more parts. This frame will hinge inside of that frame. Living your best life over here on the couch in front of the AC. I think this plan's gonna work. The more I work on it today, the more confident I'm feeling. It's not even close at all. Look at the gap down here. All right, let's see if that fits any better now. Oh, that'll work. There we go. Before I weld this, I should probably make sure that this frame fits. Look at that. All right, let's weld it. Which means that the next step is going to be to test fit the window in the frame. As long as this fits. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, woo. I've been dreaming about this kitchen ever since we first laid eyes on this Old Navy barge. This place where I could spend summer evenings cooking dinner with my family. And that's where HelloFresh comes in, and they're the sponsor of today's video. We've been using HelloFresh for over 7 years, like way before we had a YouTube channel. And I love the way that it simplifies home-cooked meals. Chicken fajita tacos, mushu pork bowls, buttery scallops, and Parmesan spaghetti,
Seriously, these meals are delicious and they take less than 30 minutes to make. And that means spending more time doing the things I actually want to do and still prioritizing a delicious home-cooked meal. You can customize your order to choose meals that you like, cater to dietary restrictions, and even modify how many servings you receive. And if that wasn't enough, HelloFresh recently made some major upgrades. More menu options, larger portions, more veggies, and a ton of high-protein recipes. And I know I've already said it once, but seriously, the meals are so yummy and so easy to make. To try the new and improved HelloFresh, use this code at HelloFresh.com for 10 free meals and free breakfast for life.
It's time to start assembling everything. Using some nuts here to just space the whole thing up a little bit so that there's room to put that gasket in after it's all assembled. Okay, next up is the hinges. These are the hinges that I'm using. They're maybe called bullet hinges or gate hinges, but basically it's a pin style, 2-piece hinge, super easy to weld on, comes with a grease fitting. So if we weld them the same way, then it would make the inner frame removable from the outer frame. And if we weld them opposing ways, then it will be stuck permanently. Okay, come up with a plan that's gonna let us make the window frame removable from the hinge frame. Is that necessary? Am I doing extra work? There ever be a reason to remove this? Sometimes you gotta just make a choice and move on. So if I weld these two that direction and then this one that direction, okay, that's the plan. All right, here we go, first lift. That is so cool. Okay, no binding, feels good. All right, let's burn it in. I'm always terrified when I do these kinds of hinges that I'm gonna weld the wrong side. I'm gonna just weld the hinge to itself and then it won't close. But there we go. So we need some kind of mechanism to help us lift it up. The plan I came up with, gas struts, just like on the, if you have a trunk of a car that opens up or the hood of a car, it probably uses a gas strut to lift it as well. These are 200 pounds of lift per. And I'm starting to get a little bit worried that maybe they're too much. So the next step is to figure out where to put them. So rather than guessing, I'm gonna draw this up on the computer really quick, just a very rudimentary sketch so that we can figure out the geometry of this. And what I like about this geometry is as our window closes, the gas strut actually goes shorter, 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 and then it slightly extends at the very end. So it should kind of like pull it closed. Hey, who's that sexy lady? Can you wave? Are you excited about this window?
Did
you see my gas struts?
Yeah.
Can you compress it?
No. Oh my gosh. It is a heavy window.
I may have to order new ones, we'll see. 10.5. Final step before paint is to get the latches set up. So these are off-the-shelf casement window latches that I found. I have a left and a right hand. So this is gonna go like this. We need to add a little tab here to bolt this to. Being able to just draw a part on the computer and then instantly cut it out like that never, ever gets old. Can you imagine not having a CNC plasma cutter? No. No. There it goes. Wow, look at that. So you're thinking, Courtney, that we should have them. Oh, by the way, guys, Courtney's here now. So when you hear me talking to myself, I'm actually just talking to Courtney. Maybe, although I do talk to myself a lot. You're thinking that they should be in a spot where you can grab both latches at the same time and open them and then swing it up. Courtney just caught me using her welding helmet. She just noticed. Mine's at the barge. Here's the latch. Okay, final step, time for paint. I'm not gonna take credit for this part of the plan. This was Courtney's idea. Yet another use for our favorite IBC totes. Maybe you can go over there and lift that up. Courtney's gonna make an appearance in the video to prove that she's here. Just pick up, and we're gonna try to set this up here. There we go. If you lift like right here, it should kind of hang. Now you need to go like this on my shoe.
Okay.
If you think I had a plan, then you must not know me that well. I've got carbon toes on, so it's not hurting my foot. You good? That actually went pretty smooth. I mean, I know it like smashed your foot and stuff, but one piece in. We'll see if the paint makes it all the way to the barge. Should I get the pulleys? Does it fit? Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's install a window. I was like, I need to find something to tear that with. And I looked and we had the whole knife block. Oh, it feels good to get rid of this house wrap.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad we don't have the glass in it yet.
Oh God. Not strong enough. Ugh.
You good?
Yeah. I can
Well, the good news
barely
is that it fits.
lift that. Oh, it's snug.
Okay, I'm gonna set a few shims under the bottom.
Oh, geez.
That looks good, that's cockable.
Let it open.
But you need to lift it. Okay, that's far enough.
Can you back and let go now?
You can let go now.
Whew.
All right, I've got 6 screws holding it in now. It seems pretty darn solid. Courtney's laughing at me because I have my is it solid test. That's gonna work good, Courtney. Okay, next, let's put the window in. But first, I need to cut the nail fin off. Okay, hook tool. You look like an advertisement right now. I think just anytime anyone does anything near water, they look like an advertisement. All right, I'm gonna run a bead of caulk. No going back now, Courtney. So you get the bottom in. So it goes up to those tabs that the latches are on.
Okay, now I got it.
Okay, you can let go. Wow, look at that pretty view. I'm talking about you. So I think we have to install these fully extended. And I'm honestly not sure if we even need both of them. So I figured I'd start with one, and then I could always buy some lighter ones because I'm afraid these are too heavy. Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh, too high.
That is exactly what my CAD drawing showed. That is so satisfying.
It's staying open.
Yes. That is so cool.
That's insane. Wait, that's perfect.
And then it should suck it in.
Riley, that is so cool.
Unlock.
You fully committed.
It already bent the tab.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
The tab that it came with.
Because the strut's too strong.
Yeah.
So can you just hammer that tab?
I think we'll just need to order less strong struts. You wasted no time.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Do you think it's gonna be waterproof?
I don't know.
Waterproofish?
Yeah. I'll give you ish.
What's the saying? Let's do your best and cock the rest.
Yes, that is the saying.
I'm really glad that you're doing that and not me. You make it look so easy. What did you just tell me?
I don't want to sound like the grumpy old person.
Get off my lawn!
Those tubers are making my job really hard right now. The barge is moving so much.
Every time that boat goes by, they make a huge wave that makes Courtney standing up on the ladder trying to caulk move all over the place.
Holy guacamole, that looks different.
Which ones are the new ones and which ones are the old ones?
Should we talk about your shorts?
They saw me make these shorts, didn't they? These are my work shorts. I was inspired by the pirates I saw over the weekend. Fast forward 1 week, the new struts have arrived. So we're gonna try to get these bad boys mounted. So those ones were listed as 200 pound. These ones are listed as 130. Yeah, I can compress these ones. So I left it up. There should be 2 wrenches.
Why are there so many wrenches?
Well, stop grabbing the wrong ones. It's the 2 right there that I set out for you. This is heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice, thank you. And they'll have a bar right here, like a countertop. Well, it's pretty stiff, which is probably good because we don't want it coming down. And then it should suck itself in. Oh, it's perfect, huh? Just like that. I think this drill bit's pretty dull. There, now I am the drill press. Pretty sure this battery's gonna die before I make it through. Stainless screws always make me nervous because they're so soft. Oh yeah. So now, hopefully I can close without sucking my fingers in. Oh, that's perfect now. I really like how I'm not worried about this falling on somebody. It takes a considerable amount of push to close it. So this is just like adhesive stick-on window seal that I bought at the local hardware store. Nothing special. It is neoprene, and it does seem to have a really nice gasket surface. I think it's gonna work well to seal this up. Right on the inside edge, right here. There we go.
All right, let's see it.
I hope it still closes. Oh, that is perfect. You see it just like suck in a little tiny bit when I did that? Oh yeah, it doesn't rattle anymore.
Nice job.
Thank you. So grand total on our awning window, we spent $100 on the used window, $140 on the steel for both of the frames, and $90 for the gas struts, the hinges, the latches, and the seal. Meaning our grand total for this project came in at $330. I am stoked with the way that this turned out. It is such a cool, unique feature on this kitchen. I'm gonna put a link down below to all the products I used on this window in case you wanna build your own. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.